Just grab some of these. Oh my God, what the?
Not an investigative reporter. You are missing your true calling.
So what do they want?
You're not at all.
Is your name Michelle? That's what I thought. We had you before, so. Orange juice, yeah. Figure it out. Right, he's gonna do the breakfast tacos. He's gonna start off with some East Palestine stuff that I haven't talked about yet that just came out in the last day or two. And I'm going to do, is the sunrise burrito small or is it big? The sunrise burrito. Switch it up today. Burrito goes to me. Thank you so much. Ham. Yeah.
Thank you.
Like,
I'm at a weird time.
okay.
That's that.
All right. Does everything look okay?
It's good to me.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Happy family stuff. Like, too many people are scared lately. You need something to take your mind off of what's actually happening in the world and focus on something that makes you feel good and less stressed. That's not much easier that way. It's really good. I feel like she's been holding that in for a while, looking for an opportunity. Good. Ah. Yeah, this is really good.
All right, that was good.
That was always good.
Breakfast at Two Birds. What'd you get?
Sandwich.
You had the breakfast Sammy?
Yeah, breakfast Sammy on Texas toast, not the everything bagel that normally comes on.
You had the special burrito?
I did have this special burrito. It's supposed to have jalapenos in it, and I got a jalapeno at the very end, the very last bite. So it ended on a kick, which was lovely, but
And you killed it.
it was so good. So I had these in my back pocket the whole time we were This is the new
What is it?
This is the theft sensor. If you go out the door with the basket, it's going to go off.
They're tracking it.
A tracking device on the baskets. Huh, that's interesting.
Walmart is fighting to stay alive and has just announced more layoffs after several store closures resulting from a rash of thefts, arson, shootouts, and other revenue killers, like witnessing certain customers purposely mis-scanning and incorrectly ringing up items in their carts at self-checkout, while some have just been loading up carts and walking right out the front door without even attempting to make it look like they even paid for the goods that they have stolen. Odds are these are just junk food, non-essentials, and petty theft items that are typically being stolen on a regular basis based on historic trends of certain demographics, all of which any business would prefer to distance themselves from. And these recent events have plagued the business's profitability and shareholders' confidence in the retailer, and is putting plans in motion to shake up the retail shopping and consumer grocery industry in a major way. Spoiler alert, more stores will be closing, more prices will be going up, more security measures will be put in place, and the multinational retail giant has been rumored to have been working on rolling out crypto payment support for a while. And as it stands, there are around 200 Bitcoin ATMs installed at Walmart stores across the United States, with plans to expand that number to 8,000 at an unspecified time in the future. But heads up everyone, and heed this urgent warning to prepare, as Walmart CTO says that crypto will become a major payments disruptor, suggesting that crypto will become an important payment tool across the metaverse and social media, as these areas will be a major way customers have discovered new products. And according to CNBC, Walmart appears to be venturing into the metaverse with plans to create its own cryptocurrency and collection of non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, as well. And the big box retailer filed several new trademarks that indicate its intent to make and sell goods virtually, including electronics, home decorations, toys, sporting goods, and personal care products. While in a separate filing, Walmart said it would offer users a virtual currency as well as NFTs. Think CBDC, or central bank digital currency, for Walmart. And according to the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, Walmart filed the applications on December 30. And in total, 7 separate applications have been submitted. And in a statement, Walmart said it is continuously exploring how emerging technologies may shape future shopping experiences, and that we are testing new ideas all the time, the company then added. And as a result, some ideas become products or services that make it to customers, and some we test, iterate, and learn from. And that Josh Gerben, a trademark attorney, said that ever since Facebook announced it was changing its company name to Meta, signaling its ambitions beyond social media, businesses have been rushing to figure out how they will fit into a virtual world. So with the stores closing, I would bet Walmart grocery shopping will shift to online only in the future, and people will have to get used to the idea of someone else doing their food shopping for them, or maybe even something else doing the shopping for them. Since Walmart is making huge investments in AI-based and fully automated grocery picking. However, the biggest problems that I have been hearing out of this all is how most of the orders, the online orders, and Walmart Spark deliveries are missing most of the items, or the orders are seeing odd substitutions that ultimately end up costing the customer more money in the end. But maybe this is all by design, to limit exposure and keep from getting black eyes after reducing shopper headcounts, and employees for that matter, after a shocking and disgusting finding in a Marion County, Indiana Walmart. Warning, folks, what I have to share with you in this next portion of the video is not for the easily grossed out, because the Walmart is still under suspension and does not have a food license at the Lawrence Walmart after rodent problems and reinspection. Where Fox 59 News has recently reported that a rodent issue at a Walmart off Pendleton Pike led to its food license being suspended until the problem is taken care of. So the Marion County Public Health Department first went in for an inspection Wednesday, and according to a report, a customer had complained of rodent droppings and even finding a mouse inside of a bag of hot dog buns. So upon further inspection, the health inspector found similar problems: rodent droppings near food and damages to packages of bread, rice, sugar, snacks, and pet food with droppings inside. Shoppers who had just finished up inside the Walmart said it's pretty gross, and that some are saying, I actually wasn't aware of that. And inside the Walmart on Friday, produce and meat sections were covered with tarps, and refrigerators were being roped off. And what is even more shocking is what Graham McKean, the Director of Public and Environmental Health for IU, had to say, and I quote, "In about 17 and a half years in public health, I don't recall such a large establishment losing a food license, or at least temporarily," end quote. Yeah, folks, so you know that this is bad. And according to the Marion County Health Department, this Walmart is a repeat offender. It was cited for rodent activity in November of 2022, and as well, and the inspection report from Wednesday said droppings were found throughout the food areas from baking to pet food. The inspector also found a possible entry for the animals in the receiving area, and a large gap was under one of the receiving doors. Meanwhile, the public health director said a mouse only needs a quarter of an inch to get into a space. And the MCPHD report said the Walmart needs to eliminate the mice, clean all shelving with droppings, get rid of any entries for the rodents, and most importantly, get rid of all of the damaged food packaging. Wow. I can't believe that they haven't gotten this done yet and are still subjecting shoppers to this type of filth and contamination. But maybe it's because Walmart executives are scrambling to put out bigger fires that have captured the attention, like in Chicago, where yesterday there were shots fired right inside of a Pullman Walmart.
So you Walmart security then?
Yes, ma'am.
We saw Walmart security in Albuquerque when we were out. They had security at the front doors and walking all the way through. I'm not used to it here, so when we saw you, I was like, does that mean Walmart isn't the same?
No, you're straight up sheriff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Albuquerque was...
they look
They
like...
looked like it. Like they had the whole thing. There was a shooting in the parking lot while we were there, but everything like that. But they weren't actual police.
I've seen TikTok videos and they were like a coyote green. I was like, well, you really mistaken it for security officers, but no, I'm a real cop.
Okay.
They just hire us for the day just to walk around. And
Spring break. Like,
spring break stuff.
Okay,
yeah.
that
We're
makes
gonna
sense.
retail fast and stuff
That
like
makes sense. Well, stay safe.
Yeah,
so as I was walking to the store, and I saw these guys, they had a folding table so that they could make their beer pong table. And then the other guy in front of him said, he goes, they're completely sold out of ping pong balls. So spring break, not only, so the people come here, they'll buy up all the tables and ping pong balls
And red Solo cups.
and red Solo cups and Keystone Light and Natty Light.
I was about to say, don't forget Natty Light.
But what happens at the end of spring break? Walmart gets a flood of returns of tables and used balls. Is Walmart safe?
Why?
Because everybody wants to know.
You do the text one and it does not show up. How do you prove you paid? You should always go paper receipt when you can. That's why whenever we go places and you have to do the little kiosk things, they're like, do you want a receipt? How do you want it? You're going to print it out right now.
That's like Home Depot though. Even if you say email, it automatically prints it. It doesn't give you the option to not get a printed receipt.
Well, that's smart on their part. Save the trees and all, but also save me from having to fight somebody who says that I don't have a receipt.
What in the world was that?
These have a security on them.
What the?
Yeah, they have a security alarm thingy on them.
How do you turn it off?
It just did it. When I scanned it, it deactivated it there. And those are cheaper than the tweezers I got. My tweezers don't.
Wow, no, that was like with the phone cases in the back. We got that iPhone case for like $5. It was locked up in a case. It was $5 for the clear case. But they have more expensive phone cases that weren't locked up, but nobody wanted them because they weren't iPhone cases.
Yeah.
I think setting powder is better because it keeps your face.
Are y'all doing the hair tonight? What do you need?
She says she needs one more thing in here. Plus we need time. Plus she has to wash her hair, dry her hair, do all sorts of stuff.
Or you couldn't get enough hair at the place?
Oh, I gotta go back. Sorry, I'm trying to focus, but I can't. So, I'm trying not to get. I put makeup on my wrist to test it out, and I don't want to get it on the clothes. No, she says she needs another thing of hair, which I don't think she does, but she says she does, and the place isn't open today, so.
Yo, oh, you didn't watch my video where they email you?
No, but watch this. This is what's interesting. Payment failed.
You don't have the card on you, do you?
No,
That one might be like...
maxed out from Universal. Can I use yours?
But what were you going to show me?
I was going to show you here at the end here. It's going to ask me, which I've said, it says text message, print, and text. Never pick this because they want to see your receipt. Always do this just to be on the safe side.
Yo, but...
Heaven forbid you put
No, when we were here to get her case, we did print only.
Yeah.
And I got an email about reviewing the product, even though it didn't have my email.
To that?
It didn't have my email.
if
It
it's
pulled it
from
directly
your-
from my American
I was about to
Express.
say from your American Express.
Or it looked at my face and knew.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Here.
Some gnarly looking clouds out here. Chemtrails or something. And on that note, I'm getting the hell out of here. Yesterday, there were shots fired inside of a Pullman Walmart, where WGN9 News reported that two groups of people were involved in a fight that led to shots being fired inside the Southside Walmart, according to the Chicago Police Department. And police said officers were called to the 10,900 block of South Dottie Avenue around 6:42 p.m. Saturday on a report of shots being fired inside of a business. And after arriving, CPD's investigation showed two groups of individuals were involved in a physical altercation where shots were fired inside the building. Yet somehow, according to CPD, the Chicago Police Department, the individuals involved then fled southbound on South Corliss Avenue. Thankfully, there were no injuries reported, but this is just another instance and further reasoning behind why Walmart is going to initiate all the changes that they have been preparing for. And I would be willing to bet that this Chicago area Walmart will be on the list of upcoming underperforming stores likely to close down, hurting the citizens of the community and driving up already high priced goods and foods hit by crazy high inflation. More pain, more tragedy, so sad. And not only will the shoppers, customers, and consumers feel the pain, but third-party vendors as well as the employees, as Walmart will inevitably make more announcements like these. Walmart lays off workers at 5 e-commerce fulfillment centers, which will only put added stress and burden on the communities. Walmart Incorporated, stock ticker symbol WMT, plans to lay off workers at 5 U.S. e-commerce fulfillment centers, and the workers are being asked to find jobs within 90 days at other company locations. But with so many employees being displaced at the same time and facing layoffs on top of so many stores and fulfillment centers closing, this will prove to be difficult and will result in higher levels of unemployment and possibly last resort attempts that will further drive down these neighborhoods that are being filled up with broke, poor, and desperate people just trying to survive. The centers include Pedricktown, New Jersey, Fort Worth, Texas, Chino, California, Davenport, Florida, and Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And the move was made after the centers experienced a reduction or elimination in evening and weekend shifts. And Walmart made a statement that, and I quote, "We recently adjusted staffing levels to better prepare for the future needs of customers," end quote. And further noting that the impacted workers would be paid for 90 days to find another job at a different facility, including those in Joliet, Illinois, and Lancaster, Texas, where the company has opened new high-tech e-commerce distribution centers. Although these new high-tech e-commerce distribution centers can likely operate exponentially more efficiently with a fraction of the human workforce getting in the way of the company's profits. So, odds are they're not going to have much luck trying to find a job at these other facilities, let alone the distance and the relocation costs that they would have to incur to even be a possible consideration.
Back there in your door.
And speaking of job loss, layoffs, and store closures, let's go to Best Buy while it still exists for the time being.
Yeah. I didn't even expect to get one when we walked in, but then when the opportunity presented itself to me, I got really excited, and then it was taken away. And then another opportunity was presented, and I was like, oh, that's still good. And then it was taken away. And then a third opportunity was presented, and then...
But there was another opportunity. It just would have cost you $300 more
Yes, there's that.
for the same thing.
And they had one, but then that would have been... We would have had the, paper rock, scissors, shoot for it.